Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young woman named Beauty. She loved to read books and go on adventures. She dreamed of a love that was true and kind. Then there was the Beast. He lived in a grand castle, but a magic spell had turned him into a fearsome creature. The Beast was lonely and sad. He longed to break the spell and be loved for who he truly was. He had almost given up hope. Then one day, everything changed. A beautiful young woman came into his life. Beauty's father was a merchant, a man who traveled far and wide to trade goods and bring back treasures for his family. He was known for his honesty and kindness, always ensuring he got the best deals for his customers. One day during one of his journeys, he got lost in the woods. The forest was dense and dark, and he wandered for hours trying to find his way back. Just as he was about to give up hope, he stumbled upon the Beast's castle, a grand and imposing structure hidden deep within the forest. The Beast, a fearsome creature with a heart full of sorrow, took him prisoner. The merchant was terrified, not knowing what fate awaited him in this mysterious castle. Back at home, Beauty was so worried about her father. Days passed without any news, and her heart was filled with dread. She couldn't bear the thought of losing him. Determined to save him, she bravely went to the castle and offered to take her father's place. The Beast, moved by her courage and selflessness, agreed to the exchange. He let her father go free, allowing him to return home safely. The merchant was grateful but heartbroken to leave his beloved daughter behind. Beauty was scared at first, unsure of what to expect in this strange and eerie place. The castle was filled with shadows and secrets, and she felt a constant sense of unease. The castle was dark and mysterious, with long, winding corridors and rooms that seemed to whisper of forgotten tales. Every corner held a new mystery, and Beauty couldn't help but feel a mix of fear and curiosity. She missed her father and her home dearly. The familiar comforts of her life seemed so far away, and she often found herself gazing out the window, longing for the days when everything was simple and happy. But the Beast was always kind to her. Despite his fearsome appearance, he treated her with respect and gentleness, slowly revealing a softer side that Beauty hadn't expected. He even let her have her own room and a library full of books. This grand library became her sanctuary, a place where she could escape into the world of stories and dreams, finding solace in the pages of countless books. Life in the castle wasn't easy. The walls echoed with the sounds of loneliness and despair. The once grand halls were now filled with shadows, and the air was thick with a sense of foreboding. The Beast had a terrible temper. His roars could be heard throughout the castle, sending shivers down the spines of anyone who dared to come near. His anger was like a storm, fierce and unpredictable. He would often yell and break things. Furniture was smashed and precious items were destroyed in his fits of rage. It seemed as though nothing could calm the storm within him. Beauty was patient with him. She saw beyond his frightening exterior and believed there was a kind heart hidden beneath the beastly facade. Her patience was unwavering, even in the face of his anger. She knew that deep down he was good. Her gentle nature and understanding gaze slowly began to chip away at the walls he had built around his heart. She saw the pain and loneliness that fueled his anger. She talked to him about her love for her father and her dreams for the future. Her stories were filled with hope and warmth, painting a picture of a world beyond the castle's dark walls. Slowly, the Beast began to change. Her words touched something deep within him, awakening emotions he had long forgotten. He started to listen more and react less with anger. He started to be more kind and gentle. Small acts of kindness began to replace his outbursts. He would help Beauty with her tasks and even smile at her, something he hadn't done in years. He even began to enjoy spending time with Beauty. They would walk together in the garden, talking and laughing. The castle, once filled with sorrow, now echoed with their shared joy. One night, the Beast held a grand ball for Beauty. The castle was transformed, filled with light and music. It was a night to remember, a celebration of the changes within him. She wore a beautiful gown and danced with him all night. Their movements were graceful, and for the first time, the Beast felt truly happy. The Beast was falling in love with Beauty. His heart, once hardened by anger and pain, was now softening with love and hope. The curse that had plagued him for so long was beginning to break. Beauty began to see the good in the beast, too. She realized that he was not just a monster, but a kind and caring soul trapped inside a beast's body. They spent hours talking and laughing together. She learned about his past and how he became cursed. She shared her hopes and dreams with him. One day, the beast showed Beauty a magic mirror. It could show her anything in the world. Beauty asked to see her father. The mirror showed her that he was sick and missed her terribly. The beast knew he had to let Beauty go. It was the hardest decision he had ever made, but he knew it was the right one. He had come to love her deeply, more than he ever thought possible. But true love meant wanting the best for the other person, even if it meant letting them go. He loved her more than anything and wanted her to be happy. He knew that keeping her in the castle against her will would only bring her sorrow. So with a heavy heart he set her free, hoping that she would find the happiness she deserved. With a heavy heart he set her free. As she walked away, he felt a tear roll down his cheek. He watched her until she disappeared from sight, his heart aching with every step she took. Beauty rushed back to her father. She had missed him dearly and couldn't wait to be in his arms again. The journey back home was filled with mixed emotions. She was happy to see her father, but couldn't shake the sadness of leaving the beast behind. She held him in her arms and told him everything. She spoke of the beast, the castle, and the time they had spent together. Her father listened intently, his heart breaking for his daughter and the love she had found and lost. As she spoke of the beast, she realized how much she loved him. The memories of their time together flooded her mind, and she understood that her feelings for him were real and deep. She knew she had to go back to him. She raced back to the castle, but it was too late. The beast was heartbroken. He had given up hope that she would return, believing that she had chosen a life without him. He thought Beauty would never return. His heart was heavy with sorrow, and he felt more alone than ever before. The castle, once filled with hope and love, now seemed empty and cold. He lay down by the rose that held his fate and waited to die. Then Beauty appeared. She had come back, her heart full of love and determination. She ran to his side and told him that she loved him. Her words were like a balm to his wounded heart, and he felt a glimmer of hope. At that moment, the spell was broken. The magic that had bound him for so long began to unravel, and he felt a change come over him. The beast was transformed back into a handsome prince. His true form was revealed, and he stood before Beauty, no longer a beast but a man. The curse was lifted because Beauty had learned to love him for who he truly was, not for his appearance. Their love had broken the spell, proving that true love sees beyond the surface. They were married in the castle and lived happily ever after. Their love story became a legend, a testament to the power of true love and the magic it can bring.